Banks who came in out of bank consolidation were trying to grapple with 25, 50, 100 million naira capital base, and they were just using conventional credit facility process to do a sophisticated capital market.
Unlike any other day, I'm telling you, I do have clients and subscribers of Project who've lost their life savings. People probably lost their right to live a normal life going forward. I won't bag with words. It's not problems. Must have proper risk management principles in place to ensure that their exposure is relative. There's another side to it. You know the margin maintenance levels that should be reached? That if the market dropped by X amount, certain actions should have kicked in to mitigate the losses.
But everyone went for a free ride. The ban was on effect. Very interested. What's your thought about who is in charge of the entire market situation right now? Master Nocta, the Minister of Finance. Does that bring smiles onto your face?
My take on it is that it is less important who is in charge when you do not have a framework for managing the whole financial system. The right question should be, what framework are we implementing? If we made an appointment in the CBA and get through major reasons, one, risk management, bring about some more investor confidence in the market, and then clean out the books, what is the remedy we're going to give to SEC? Don't forget that NSC is not part of government structure. It's an SRO. NDIC is also there. If we don't have a common agenda which we are following from each of these arms, and the reintroduction of things like the consultative forum where all the financial services players come together.
I just want to ask you the question, is it just about sitting across the table where the old Soviet bloc and the Western powers so it's having dinner, but at the same time their hearts are
it's about a unified agenda.
Who should set the agenda? Master Nocta, the SEC, the Stock Exchange, the President?
The question is, who is in charge of the Nigerian financial system?
The Minister of Finance.
Exactly.
So, what's Master's agenda to you?
I wish we all knew. Maybe we should make it much more. Maybe you should invite him. Maybe we should have a forum whereby we then begin to hear from the Minister of Finance. What is it all that's going on in the Nigerian economy? What is the stake? In any environment, in any country, we should hold our office accountable as well. We should begin to hear from him to say this is what where the direction is going. We can't allow the market to be taken over by rumors. Although I would give it to them that they say there are charges in which certain individuals can go in and some of us can actually go in here. But I think we should make it into a policy in terms of institution building. That the minister sets out clearly what we intend to achieve in the year, and everybody takes the cue from him.
So you want the SEC to speak less, the Stock Exchange to keep quiet, and let the Minister of Finance and perhaps the Central Bank do the talking?
Maybe not. I just want them to be responsible. To be accountable.
Don't you think the way the leadership change of the Central Bank is taking place, the one of SEC, and I've been concerned during the market meltdown about the leadership change also at the Stock Exchange, do you think the Finance Minister has a major role to play in all of this in bringing that multi-leader change? Because we're now looking at, of course, after the storm is going to be the morning after, the silver lining. Will we still have the same leadership in charge after we've gone through the bridge?
Don't forget that the minister's position is a political position. He's only acting out within the rules of his office. And so far so good. The only thing we just want is that let us be clear in terms of where we're going. And so we know how to measure, make the others more accountable, like CBN, like NDIC. So on what basis are we measuring them? That's why we're asking for more clarity. But I think the challenge really goes in, which we all must understand, is that what is the financial landscape of Nigeria? Do you know? Where is our plan to get out of this? Do you know? What is the agenda for dealing with it? One day you hear about share reconstruction, massive share reconstruction. The other you hear about warehousing toxic assets. I would really love to have an idea of a game plan to deal with this, because there is truly a crisis. We have now left the self-denial stage. If we were hiding it, all these little pockets of troubles have revealed that there is not a path of unity here. We need to have a clear agenda. So if we know it's going to take us 1 year, like we believe that we will start to recover around 2010. If we know it's going to take us 1 year, let the market begin to find a way to move towards that journey. But this idea of New ideas.
It is very difficult to get the common voice from the regulatory bodies and institutions themselves. Does it have anything to do with the fact that the regulatory institutions themselves were sweet bedfellows?
I'll give you the words of Barack Obama, someone whom we know. He said, "It is high time we leave strong personalities, we focus on having strong institutions." I am not interested in who is there. I'm interested in the institution. SEC and leave the DG, whoever is there. Let us focus on what SEC means to us all. And learn to just support it, and less on the personalities. Let us focus more on the Nigerian Stock Exchange as an institution, and less on who becomes the president or not. And by the way, my take on that is this. The very argument that knocks off Aliko Dangote knocks off the DG herself.
In terms of the leadership at the stock exchange, I guess that's something we want to spend more time to talk about, still the leadership issue in the market. Femi Awuyemi, research analyst and CEO at Poshare Nigeria. We'll follow very closely the margin loan town hall meeting next week, Thursday. You hear more about that for the rest of this week. And you see that activities control week. You can be part of that. Following the program very closely. 166 billion naira is a wrap down right now. It's still, you see the figure there, it's 166 plus. There's still a lot of plus to come. The exposure isn't over yet. We just seen exposure for just about 5 banks. You got about 20 more banks to go. The figure could get higher. Don't get scared.